When I talk about politics with friends and family, one of the most common subjects that comes up is wealth inequality. Most people recognise this as a problem, but disagree on the scale of the issue and how concerned we should be. And for a while, I often had trouble getting across my position on wealth inequality and how unfair and frankly crazy I think it's gotten. Until I had one particular conversation where I used the analogy of a cake. It's a square because I didn't have the right pieces to make a round one, and I don't like baking. Now, the cake represents all the collective wealth of America. Cash, property, stocks, bonds, cars, sports teams, paintings, everything that has any kind of value. I'm using America as an example because it was easy to get data for, but the same principle applies to most Western countries. And here are 50 Lego minifigures representing all the people in America. So the cake, or wealth, is divided up between them. Let's divide the people into the poorest 99% and the richest 1%. And let's have a look at how much cake these two groups have. The richest 1% of Americans hold this much of the country's wealth, and all the rest share this bit. Quarter of the cake for this guy. Is that fair? Probably not to most of you. But there'll be some of you watching of a more capitalist persuasion thinking, actually, yes, I do think this is fair. That 1% of people work really hard for that money. They are wealth creators, job creators, they drive the country forward of industry, etc, etc. Now, if you are one of those people who looks at the way this cake is split and thinks, yep, that's fair, then you do not agree with the current level of wealth inequality. Because the division of the cake here, that's actually how things were in 1994. Since then, things have gotten progressively more lopsided in favour of the wealthy. And in 2024, things look like this. And it's been heading in this general direction since World War II. Year on year, people work hard, contribute to society, collect a wage. And year on year, the richest few leave with a bigger and bigger slice of the cake, leaving a smaller and smaller portion for the vast, vast majority to share. Is this the distribution of wealth we want to aim for? And if your answer is yes, then what will be your answer in years to come when the cake is divided like this? Or this? Because this is ultimately where we're headed.